Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about the various ways to version your client and server components for your Kony application. Both Kony Fabric and Visualizer provide versioning capabilities to allow you to create and release new iterations of your work. Versioning your app provides a host of useful features. You can roll out new releases of your application, each of which contains a defined feature set. Versioning your application is also a good maintenance practice. For external builds, you can use versioning to roll out a new exciting feature to your users. And for your internal development cycle, you can create a clear demarcation between each feature that you develop. There are various options available in Fabric and Visualizer to integrate versioning into your application. On the Visualizer front, each client application can include a version number. Each time you release a new client binary, this version will help you differentiate it from your previous iteration. On the Fabric end, you have the ability to version each individual API or mark your Fabric application with a specified version. Both features help you achieve different goals. Let's take a deeper look at each of these capabilities. Versioning support on Visualizer has been in place right from the start. You can access the project settings page on Visualizer to set the version for your application. Now let's take a scenario on the Fabric end of things. Take an example of an IT consultancy, which presently uses an external vendor to manage this customer support system. The company has various applications deployed across mobile and desktop channels which connect to the present vendor. These apps are widely used both by their internal and external customers. Tomorrow, if the company feels a need to move their business to another ticketing system which provides a stronger set of features, they would need to make a multitude of changes to their existing applications and would have to distribute the new binaries as well. Kony Fabric provides an easy solution to overcome this problem. You can choose to create a new version of the existing service on the Fabric app and modify the service to now connect to your new vendor. Once you have tested the service internally, you can publish the service to your runtime environment. Your live client application will now start communicating with the new service and inherently with your new ticketing system. All this without having to build and distribute a new client application. That's the strength of service versioning. Now let's take another scenario to understand Fabric's app versioning capabilities. In the previous case, we needed to make changes to a service that was applicable to all your users. What would you do if you need to make your service behave differently for different client applications? In such cases, you need to be able to group different versions of your services into different Fabric apps. Fabric's app versioning feature was introduced to help resolve just these kind of issues. With application versioning on Fabric, you can now group your next iteration of services and tag them along with a version number. As an example, let's consider an instance where the client application operates at a global scale, say a banking application. The core application features remain the same for all regions, but some functions like the customer care connections or the benefits catalog differ by region. To build and maintain an application at this level, you need to be able to create new versions of your backend app. A few of the core features need to be shared across regions, and the services specific to a region need to be modified and linked accordingly. You can do this with Fabric's app versioning capabilities. This makes it easier for you to maintain your client and server components and still provides you the capabilities you need. We also provide a capability for Fabric admins to switch the live application version at runtime. This would allow you to add new improvements to the Fabric app and easily switch versions with minimum downtime. We hope this video was able to familiarize you with the various versioning options in Kony. For any issues, do write to us at basecamp.kony.com. Thanks for watching.